Hey, wise ninjas, welcome to day 17 of the Identity Challenge and Growth. Welcome to Wise Teenagers Network, a platform that helps teenagers find purpose, growth, and become the better version of themselves. Today, I want to be sharing with you a very important topic that cut across our life. And what is the topic? It's how to manage your time wisely as a teenager. Have you ever felt 24 hours in a day is not enough for you? You want to achieve a lot of things and yet there isn't enough time, and you wonder how other people in other places, in other nations of the world, are achieving great exploits with the same 24 hours you both have. I want to share with you some tips you need to know to manage your time wisely and become better in whatsoever thing you lay your hands upon. The very first thing I want you to know is time management. Why time management is important? Why do you think time management is important as a teenager? Time is one of the most valuable resources. Unlike money, once it's gone, you can't get it back. As a teenager, managing your time wisely help you balance schoolwork, family responsibility, friendship, your relationship with God, and even your personal dreams. Poor time management may lead to stress. It can lead to procrastination. Poor time management can lead to stress, can lead to procrastination, and missed opportunities. But good time management sets you apart and prepare you for your success, and that's why it's important that you need to manage your time wisely. Now, before we even move on, what are some common time wasters? I want to mention a few to you. One of it is excessive screen time. I think there was a time we discussed something like this about social media versus your self-worth. More importantly, as much as the social media is important as blessed life, as impacted life, it has also destroyed so many lives. It's important that you may not know it. Absolutely, scientifically, it has been proven that a teenager spends at least 7 hours on the screen. Imagine when they're on holidays or they're on vacation. They can even spend 12 hours, 20 hours on the screen even without noticing. All right, one of the common time wasters we have is excessive screen time, spending hours on social media without even realizing it. It's important from one scroll to another, from one platform to another. So it's important that you should take note of your screen time. Procrastination is another thing that wastes time. Procrastination is saying I will do it later until it becomes never. It's important that you need not to procrastinate things any longer. Another common time waster we have is lack of planning, not knowing what you should be doing, so you waste your time deciding. Lack of planning. In a week, in a day, what are the things you want to achieve? How do you want to achieve it? Your long time goal, your short time goals, are they stated with time stamp on it? I remember even as a grown-up adult, a few days ago, somebody just called me on Saturday night asking if he can book an appointment for one at a particular location. I have not received a prior notice about it, and you just want me to agree to your terms and conditions and just follow. I have to let the person know I'm sorry, time I will not be available. Just recently again, the same person, after giving him my terms and conditions that if you want us to do things together, you must have involved me earlier enough so I can put it in that day for you. Reach out again saying I want us to get to a particular place any day of the week, and I plan my day even from some, except for emergency cases that I can squeeze it out. I already have things I want to do across the new week. All right, and you are just coming up with yours and saying I should pick a day that is convenient for me. I have to let the person know I am not available. All right, it is not pride, it is because I have my time managed. I have it in perspective. I know what to do per time. All right, it is important that you must plan if you want to manage your time properly. Now, what are the practical time management tips? I'll just give you a few. All right, the first one is use a planner or a to-do list. As I've mentioned earlier on Monday, what are the things you want to do? On Tuesday, what are the things you want to do? On Wednesday, and across the days of the week. In a month, even you can even do it in a year, but you can make it simpler. Do it per week, and per week in the days, what are the things you want to achieve? Get a book and write it to-do list. On Monday, after this I'm going to do this. It's important. It will help you guide how to manage your time properly. And number two, prioritize tasks. It's important. Ask yourself, what's most important right now? Do urgent things first, then move to less important tasks. All right, do urgent things first and then move to less important tasks. Some of us are busy, but yet it is not fruitful. It is important that we need to prioritize our tasks. It's important if we want to achieve our goals. It's important that we don't just do everything that comes our way. When somebody throws something at you, you just pick it up and take it. No, you need to put it in priority. What is the most urgent before the less urgent? The number three I want to talk about is set specific goals. Instead of saying I'll study later, say I will study maths from 4 to 5 p.m. Be specific. We've talked about the setting smart goal. You can do well to watch the video again for better understanding. Be specific. The S means be specific. Be specific with your goal. By so time, I should be somewhere. By so time, I will be doing this. It's important that you are specific. Other ways in which you can manage your time wisely is break tasks into smaller steps. When it becomes so big, it becomes too difficult for you to achieve. But break them into simpler tasks, into simpler steps in which you will follow one after the other, and before you know it, you will achieve that goal. Let the assignment can feel overwhelming. Break them into small parts and tackle them one at a time. Break them into smaller parts and tackle them one at a time. Avoid multitasking. Some of us want to do everything at the same time and achieve results in everything. It is not possible most of the time. Avoid overtaxing. Focus on one thing at a time. Multitasking feels productive, but it actually slows you down. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to do this, you want to make a call, you want to wash your clothes, you want to listen to a podcast, you want to do this, and at the same time you want to be productive, effective in all. It may not be realistic. It's important that you avoid multitasking as much as you are. Focus on one major thing at a time, get it done, and move to the next one. Number 6, use the 2-minute rule. What is the 2-minute rule? How many of us have even asked of the 2-minute rule? If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Don't pile up little tasks. That is the 2-minute rule. If something will take less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. You have considered that the call I'm about to make will be less than a minute. The errand I'm about to run will be less than a minute. Do those little things first and don't pile it up to become a very big task that it will be difficult for you to achieve. And number 7, which is important, is that you need to rest and recharge. Most of us will want to work around the clock. If you don't rest when you have to rest, the nature will force you to rest when you don't want to rest. Did you get that? If you don't rest when you're expected to rest, nature will force you to rest when you don't want to rest. Time management does not mean working all time. Get enough sleep, take break, and refresh your mind. It's important for you to achieve greater goals. Your mind needs to be refreshed, and that is why rest is also important. Wise teenagers, remember, spend your time today shapes your tomorrow. You don't have to be perfect, but small daily choices make a huge difference. Start by making one change today, maybe reducing your screen time or writing to-do list. You will see the results. It's important that Even after watching this video, you want to make a change. The most important thing is not just to hear what I'm saying and you want to make a change. You need to make a move in making that change. One of the things you can make a change about is probably your screen time. You have decided to reduce it, or you want to begin to focus on your to-do list every day by day, and you will see that the changes that you desire will definitely come. If this video, you find this video very helpful to you, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Wise Ninjas Network if you have not, and do share with your friends. See you tomorrow.